You've probably tried all sorts of different types of affirmations, scripting, manifestation techniques, visualization, journaling, vision boards. Maybe some of them have worked for a while, but lately it's just not landing. Here's what no one's telling you. It's not that you're manifesting wrong. You've simply outgrown the method. For a reason. I used to hustle hard. I had my life covered with journals, gratitude lists, notes, future you letters. Sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. But underneath it all, I was exhausted because I was still chasing. So I started asking, what's the real difference between when it does land and the times it doesn't? What's the difference? And the truth I found out was this. What used to work for so many of us, especially in the spiritual and self-development world, is falling apart and for a particular reason and for certain types of people. In this episode, I want to cover why and what's trying to come through you instead. So let's break it down. To really understand this, we need to understand what is the main cause, what's behind the struggle. The truth is, we have all been conditioned so much from a young age, from school, from society, even spiritual spaces, where we have been conditioned to follow rules. Hustle is normalized. It's even celebrated. If you're working really hard and following the rules and doing things someone else's way, we are literally revered and told that you're doing a great job and people look up to you in society. School was actually created for us so that we could become good factory workers. That was the whole purpose of school, so that we knew how to follow rules. We couldn't just get up and go to the toilet when we needed to. We had to ask for permission. We were graded and compared in our output. So we were getting ready for being able to go and work in the factory. School did not teach us about what your unique gifts are and what is your intelligence, because academic intelligence isn't the only intelligence, and this is what has been studied. So Howard Gardner's theory, and it's been around a very long time, is that there's 9 distinct types of intelligence in his study. Linguistic, so how you're speaking, logical, mathematical, musical, bodily, like, how you're moving, spatial awareness, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalistic. So there's so many different types of intelligence, and you weren't, by going through school, allowed to really explore what is it your natural intelligence. So most of us still don't know what our true intelligence is, and we're then burnt out trying to prove our worth that we're good in some way for the rest of our life. So what that means is most of us haven't actually acknowledged or become aware of our own innate gifts. What is it that you're really good at? And we've had to numb then our nervous system and trusting our own gut instinct and what it is that we want to do, what we want to explore. And you've also then had to numb your emotions. Most of us are dysregulated in terms of our emotions and our nervous system on some degree. And even our thinking is conditioned to believe that we need to do certain things in a certain way to be good, to be successful. Even manifestation has become like another thing that you got to do. And you've got to follow these rules. The problem is that most manifestation practices are still rooted in this idea that you're lacking in some way. They teach you to reach out of yourself to get something, to get what it is that you desire. So you have to go out and you have to get things. Most of us, our nervous system hasn't been calibrated to know how to safely receive. That's the truth. We are always about doing for others and fulfilling their needs, but not actually receiving what feels good within our own self and actually be able to do what it is that we want. So why am I bringing this all up? The reason why manifestations aren't working like they used to was because we are moving from a 3D world to a 5D world. It's the old Earth and new Earth which is the 5D world. The 3D world is all about fears. So you have to do what other people want you to do. You have to perform and fulfill certain results. And it's all about power over people. Whereas the 5D world is about awakening to the power within yourself. To actually awaken to what is your intelligence, to awaken to what is your purpose, and to awaken to your gifts and then explore those and create wealth from those your way. The problem that we're also seeing, or you could say it's a problem, but it's not really a problem when you look at it from a 5D earth world. AI is here. It's actually taking away our ability to hustle and create wealth that way. The old way of being is collapsing in so many different ways. The job market is going to change because we can't do some of the jobs that we used to do because of AI. But if you look at even what's happening in the world today, what's happening in Hollywood, where people are being called out for their behavior, where they're having power over people, or for instance, even in politics, where people who are trying to be controlling, people are wanting their power back. That is all part of the old world is starting to crumble. Think about any area of your life, and if you look at it in terms of what the world and how the world is changing, you will notice that the old way of being is being challenged. That's happening because we are moving into a new way of being, which is the 5D, the love, the unity, the compassion, the kindness, the creativity world. You are being asked to step into a regulated nervous system so you can create what it is that you want, to actually regulate your emotional system so that you can feel free to be you fully. And if you look at what mediums are saying, or channelers, or even astrologers, they're all saying there's so many shifts going on that we are moving into a new world, a new way of being. So the old world is all about survival, control, scarcity. And then the new world that we're moving towards is about creativity, connection, co-creation, purpose, love. So it might be that you are being asked to embody the 5D frequencies and energies to be able to manifest what it is that you want. Because by doing so, you're actually one of those people that are moving into that 5D world. So presence, being totally you and present, is like the new productivity. It enables you to be creative. Purpose is going to be your new strategy. Obviously, we need business strategies and things like that as well. Real purpose, where you're really trying to give a service to humanity, is going to be your new strategy. And embodiment is the new manifestation. It's really, truly embodying what it is that you want on a frequency and energy level so that you can manifest that into the world, because you then move into the 5D world as well. Let's give you something actionable so you can really feel this. So embodiment means that you become the frequency and the vibration. You feel it, you sense it, you can feel the energy within you of what it is that you desire, of when it would actually happen before it shows up. So just take a moment with me now. Just take a deep breath in. Put your hand on your heart. You're safe. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for a little. Take another sip in and then sigh it out. Take another deep breath in. Take a sip in and then sigh it out. There you go. Just close your eyes and really feel, what is it that I want? Allow what your first thought is, and then just say to yourself, what would it feel like if I had it right now? What would you feel? What would you hear? Would you feel calm? Would you feel relieved? Would you have thoughts like, I always knew this would happen, that there was a part of you that knew you would achieve this. And bring whatever feels present in your body to breathe, and keep reminding to embody that, to allow your body to feel everything that you feel. For years, I was addicted to hustle. I worked. I literally hustle all the time. And I thought it made me successful. Yes, on paper, I was a partner of a FTSE 250 company. I built up loads of businesses. But it's only now I'm seeing that true wealth is spiritual. True success is spiritual. It is powerful. And it comes from within you. It's embodiment of that. Because when I was hustling from a space of fear. I wanted to show people my worth. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to know that I was worthy. I wanted other people to tell me I was worthy. I never really had that sense of self-love to really know that I was worthy of embodying that feeling right now. And embodiment gives you the permission. It gives you permission to feel safe right now in who you are already, because you're perfect just as you are. So try this tonight before you go to bed, just for even 60 seconds before you fall asleep. Just let your body feel what it would feel like to already receive, like really embody it, to already feel where that's where the real manifestation begins. And that's where you're leading others into the 5D world because of your frequency and your vibration. If this episode resonated, please send it to someone that would benefit from this, that might need a reminder, or who is feeling burnt out. There is another way of actually achieving what it is that you want. And if you want more embodiment tools, or you need some support in really feeling and releasing your emotions, maybe you need to release some trauma so that you can fully embody what it is that you want. Or maybe you need regulating of your nervous system. Please do subscribe. If you think you need to go deeper and you're ready to receive, and you're ready to become prosperous, but you want to do it through a soul-aligned way, where you've got real passion and purpose behind what it is that you want to do. Interestingly, when we have purpose, we live longer. Purpose is really important. So if that is something that you want, if you know that you want to do more, but you don't know what it is, or you really want to unlock your prosperity within you, then please do book in a one-to-one session with me, the link in the comments or the description, and we can look at what is it that you need. And if that isn't right for you, I also have a program called Save to Receive that you might want to start with. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please do like and comment as well. I really appreciate and I love reading your comments. Sending you so much love. Till next time.